Assalamu alaikum children, welcome to the class, and today we'll deal with the chapter 6, and that is shape form. And it's really very interesting, and the shape form means you write a poem using a shape. It can be the shape of anything, a kite, a flower, a butterfly. In that shape we write a poem. And in your textbook there is a shape form that's on page number 93, and it is a jug, a water pouring out of a jug into a glass. That is the shape, and you can see the shape of jug there, and also you can see how the water is flowing with the sound purr purr purr, and then you can see the glass overflowing with water, and it's there. Purr purr is the shape given there. Okay. So this is it. Now we'll analyze that poem first, and then we will answer a few questions that's given on page number 92. Okay, so let's move on to the textbook. Yes children, this is the shape form in your textbook. See the jug, and you can see the jug is pouring water. That is, see this poem here, purr purr purr, that there might be the lines in the poem. And the water is pouring out into the glass, and you can see in the shape of a glass, see the shape, this is the shape of the glass, you get a poem. In the shape of this glass you get a poem, and from this glass the water is overflowing, and that's also shown here along with the overflow of water from the jug. Okay, so here altogether you have the poem, shape form of the jug as well as a glass. Okay, now let's see the questions there. Yes, now the first question is, that's on page 92, that is activity A. What do you notice about the shape of the poem? That I just mentioned now, the shape is jug and a glass. Okay. Then second question, what interesting punctuation has the poet used here? What are the punctuation marks the poet has used here? Now here we don't have, in the jug we don't have any punctuation marks. Then let's see. Then here when you move to the glass, we have punctuation marks, ellipsis and question mark. Okay. Then we don't have any other. There is there a capital letter? No. There are no other punctuation marks. Yes. So you can see that only two punctuation marks are used here. That is ellipsis and a question mark. Okay. And the writer of the poem is Paul Cookson. Poet is Paul Cookson. Okay, now third question. What effect is created by the repetition of the letter purr 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 and the words bubble bubble froth trouble? Okay, now the effect of repetition is that, first of all, to create an importance. The importance, that means purr is here an onomatopoeia. The sound purr is used as an onomatopoeia. That means water going or flowing out of a jug. Okay, if you repeatedly say it turns out to be an onomatopoeia for water flowing out of the jug. Okay, and the next is repetition is bubble bubble froth trouble. What is it? That's here. It's repeated three times. Bubble bubble froth trouble, bubble bubble froth trouble, bubble bubble froth trouble. Okay, that means this is the froth. That means on the top part, actually this is the froth, bubbles and froth. Froth, you know, lot of bubbles on the top, and we wash our hand with a soap, and our soap makes froth. So that is bubble and froth. Lot of bubbles and froth on the top of the glass. Okay. The next question is, identify the onomatopoeia in the poem. So onomatopoeias are purr 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 purr, that is one onomatopoeia. Then you can see another onomatopoeia is pling hiss, pling pling hiss, pling pling hiss. Okay. Then another onomatopoeia is fizzy wizzy, that's another onomatopoeia. The last you have written in a very light color, we can see it, that is gurgle, gurgle, splish, splash. This is also an onomatopoeia. Okay. Next question here it is, identify the rhyming words and what is the rhyming pattern. Yeah, rhyming words and rhyming pattern you have to identify. Okay, here trouble, trouble, first lines. Okay. Then trouble, trouble is rhyming. Then you can see stop, top, stop, top, that is another rhyming word. Then you can see pop, drop. These are the rhyming words. Okay. Now let's find out the rhyming pattern. Don't consider this line in the here. Okay, right over the top. Don't consider that. Then here rhyme scheme is, or rhyming pattern is trouble, trouble, that is AA. Trouble, stop, that is A, B. Then you can see that trouble, stop, after that his stop, that is C, B. Top and stop both rhymes. So for stop we have given the alphabet B, and his now word rhyme with his, so his. So we can have here C, B. Okay, gently pop. So again here it's a different one. Here D, C, D, C. Okay, D, C and E. Sorry, D. Yeah, D, C again, E, C. So these are the rhyming patterns. How would you read it aloud? Now let's read the poem aloud. So you can say here, right over the top, bubble, bubble. Wait just a minute, okay? Okay, children, before reading it, not from the top, you don't have to read it from the top, because here is an instruction, start at the bottom. That means from here, from this part, you have to start reading. This is the bottom part and this is the top part. Okay, so from this part, you have to start reading. So how will you read? Gurgle, gurgle, splish, splash, do not spill a drop, liberate a carbonated, fizzy, whizzy, pop, pop me very gently. Right up to the top, bling, hiss, bling, bling, hiss, hiss, is it time to stop? Bubble, bubble, froth, trouble, bubble, bubble, froth, trouble, bubble, bubble, froth, trouble, right over the top. You can read how many P's there are, many P's you can read. Okay, so these are the questions discussed here. Yes, children, so we have answered all the questions given on page number 92 on the poem that is given on page number 93. Okay, now what we will do is next meet, in the meet time, during the meet we will write a shape poem. Okay, that is activity C. Topics are also given there and we will write a shape poem. Okay, so that's all for today, children. I will meet next class. See you. Assalamu alaikum.